Hey guys, I'm Ivory. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. To where, you may ask? Absolutely nowhere. I'm staying home today. I'll go outside later to walk my dogs, but that's about it. That's the only time I will leave my house. But I just really wanted to do a get ready with me. I haven't done one in over a year actually. I really do like doing them, but I get so many comments asking me to review different products, foundations, and also when I see new products come out, I know I have to film and review those and put them out first because you know, you gotta strike when the iron's hot. So these types of videos are always kind of put in the back burner, but I do enjoy doing them. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I try to post new videos every single week. And also be sure to follow me on my social media. Everything is _ivorypcherry. Alright, so first of all, how are you doing? Good? Okay? Severely depressed? Me too, girl. I'm going to start off with my base today because for me it just flows better when I do base because it's like the face is pretty put together and then go in with the eyes. But if I know I'm gonna be wearing makeup for a long time, I'll do the eyes first and then I'll do the base because the base wears down quicker than the eye makeup. That's my rationale, but we're not going anywhere, so that's irrelevant. I'm gonna go in with the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. In my last video, my Curology one, I told you guys that my skin is turning into like combo. So I'm playing around with other like non-mattifying products. And this is a good time because not only is my skin changing because of Curology, but also because it's turning into like fall. When it's colder, I do have to be more mindful about moisturizing more. I'm gonna be mixing my foundations today. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus and the Rare Beauty, what was this called? Weightless foundation? Something like that. In my last review with this one, I said that I like this enough that I would probably mix it with another foundation. So this is the one I've been mixing it with. I do really like the Wet n Wild foundation, but it's also because I'm trying to get rid of it. Like I've been using it for 2 years now and it's a good foundation, but I wanna move on. But these two are actually a pretty good combination together. I'm hoping this one's gonna be good for the winter time now that my skin's changing, but we're gonna have to see. I'm still like not completely sold on it. I'm trying to think what else is new. You know what also sucks about being quarantined? Nothing ever happens. Like people ask me all the time like, what's up? How was your day? Anything new going on with you guys? And I never have anything to say. Like all I do is I cook and I clean and I walk my dogs and I watch Netflix and I film and edit. Like my life has nothing exciting going on other than the fostering, but I have not fostered in a while. So that's the only exciting thing about my life. But I feel like every single time someone asks me for an update on my life, I'm just like, it's exactly the same. Like, don't ask me that question anymore because it's sad just thinking about the fact that it's just nothing's changed. I did, however, last month, September 9th, I did turn 28, so there's that. We weren't able to really do anything. I did have a really small get together with my friends later on to celebrate it, but on the actual day of my birthday, I don't think we did anything. I don't know if that's depressing or not. There's not much we can do because I'm just not comfortable going out to eat. Like I'm not ready for it. I'm okay ordering out every once in a while, but that is as far as I will go. So yeah, I turned 28. Oh, and I lost about like 20 pounds. Initially, I lost 20 pounds and then I gained 5 back. So I guess in total right now, I've lost 15 pounds. I'm hoping to lose another 15, but winter is coming. So I assume I'm gonna be carrying quite a bit of holiday weight. Although I don't even know if we're gonna be celebrating Thanksgiving with our families. But I lost a bunch of weight because I was intermittent fasting. So I was eating from the window of like 12 to 5 or something like that. And at first it was a large window, it was like 8 hours. And then slowly every couple of weeks I would just close the window. So I was only eating 4 hours of the day. And I was still eating like 1,200 to 1,400 calories because I do use my Fitness Pal because I do have a problem with overeating. I've always have. And that seemed to be going well for a while, but then I got a dog, like a foster. And then my sleep cycle just got super disjointed because it woke up every 2 hours or so, depending on which dog. I've had 6 fosters in this house already. So then my sleep cycle was out of whack. So then my hunger cycle is just, I couldn't keep up with intermittent fasting. It was a mess. So now I don't care too much about what time I eat, but more so how many calories I consume. And I just try to stay within a reasonable window of what's acceptable. And it's been working out okay. My husband is also doing well. I don't know if anyone cares, but if you do, he's doing well. He is working from home completely. So we are up each other's ass quite a bit, but it's actually not a huge change for us because before COVID, he was going into the office 2 out of the 5 days a week. And sometimes it would be 4 or 5 times out of the week. So it really depended, but usually it was 2 out of 5. So this is not a huge change to us. And also me and Steve are extremely introverted. So we really like staying home. The only thing I miss is one, being able to see my friends and actually touch them because when I see them, we don't hug. We try to be as safe as we can, but you know, in gatherings, it's like, I do feel like this paranoia, you know, like when you're going to the grocery store and then you hear someone cough and you're like, oh my God. And even for me, when I start coughing, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? So being able to see friends and not have COVID hanging over us is one thing, but also just being able to do things like go to the movies and go to restaurants and sit in a booth. That's what I really miss. All right, so the base is done for now. I'm gonna highlight last. For my eyes, I'm going in with the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette. I've done a review on this before. It was a long time ago, but I was watching a video from Sonia Nicole. If you don't know her, you should subscribe to her. She did a video on her favorite fall eyeshadow palettes, and this one was in it. And I was like, oh my God, I have that, but I haven't reached for it in a while. So thank you, Sonia. By the way, this is not a tutorial. I don't know if I made that clear. I know I'm kind of walking you through it, but it's more so force of habit. I knew the palette I was gonna use, but I have no idea what look I'm going for. It's gonna be a mystery to both of us. So like I told you guys earlier, the only really fun thing that I've been doing is fostering. I do have another foster coming, I think October 25th, and it is a black puppy, but I saw a picture of her and oh my God, she's so cute. She reminds me of my dogs because I have 2 black dogs and she looks a lot like them. So of course I'm like, oh my God, she looks like my babies. I don't know the breed, but I think she's a medium to large mix. Me and my husband are kind of stressing out about it because a couple days after we get the puppy, my husband is getting LASIK surgery. So I really don't know how much he's gonna be able to help me. I mean, they told him that he was gonna get 20/20 pretty much instantly, but I think his eyes might be a little bit sore. So we just really don't know what's gonna happen when he comes out of surgery. And also, do you know how expensive LASIK is? I think we're paying $5,000 just to be able to see. And that was after he negotiated from like $6,500. Steve's been wanting LASIK for a while, so I support him completely. We have the money, it's fine. He actually watched a video just to prepare himself for what was gonna happen. And he said that he had to stop in the middle of the tutorial or whatever, the demonstration, because he was gonna faint. But he's like, I knew I had to man up. So the next day I finished the video, so it's all good. So he's still a little bit nervous, but at least he's prepared. He knows what's gonna happen. I think if all goes well, I might get LASIK too, but it'll be next year because I still have contacts for a while. I also kind of wanted to update you guys on the faux era situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link the video up in the cards. In a nutshell, I made a video on foundation. I gave it a horrible review. The company that sells that foundation took my video without my permission and put clips of my YouTube video into their advertisements without my consent. They did not respond to me, so instead I copyright strike them and had the ads taken down as well as their Facebook page taken down. So that was where I left you guys off. Unfortunately, I cannot go into the details of what happened, like the aftermath of it. I never thought it would get legal and it got legal. All I'll say is that it seems like it is resolved. You will never see Get Faux Era use me in their ads ever again. I can't speak for the other people that they use in their ads, but I can say that I will not be in their ads unless they want to go through the whole trouble of legalities again. But I don't think they do. So after that situation was settled though, the CEO of that company contacted me again through email telling me that another Faux Era distributor is using me in their ads and that they were letting me know because they didn't want me thinking that it was them using me again. They actually did me a solid. They sent me the links and the profile of whoever's using me, and it's this company called Magic Faux Era. They used me in at least 6 of their ads. So I copyright striked a couple of them, I think like 3, but I found more along the way. I went ahead and I messaged them and basically called them out. I said, you're using me in your ads. I do not consent to it. Don't use me in your ads or else I'm gonna get them taken down. Saw my message, left me on red, didn't even respond, just like the first person. Why? Like, you should at least apologize to me. Like, they probably saw my message and were like, oh, this girl is such a stick in the mud. Like, I'm the victim here. You're using me in your ads illegally. And then when I take down the ads, I'm the bitch. Okay, so that's happening. We'll see where it goes. Oh my God, forgot how much I love this eyeshadow palette. You know, now that my skin is getting a little bit drier, you know, there's always the debate of whether or not having dry skin or oily skin is worse. I gotta say, I think dry skin has it worse. I mean, for having oily skin, yeah, you look greasy and a little bit dirty sometimes, but I've been able to find plenty of foundations that work well with my oily skin. When I have a dry day and I have dry skin, first of all, the foundation looks horrible when it lays on top of it. And even when I don't wear makeup, I get really dry around my nose and it almost burns. Like, it's just super crusty. And I wouldn't have that experience unless I was using some type of skincare that was irritating my skin. But now I'm getting it because my skin's a little bit different and it's just, I don't like it. So I feel like I should be more grateful of all the times that I was more oily. And also people that are more oily are less prone to wrinkles, I think. And just having my skin feel irritated without makeup or anything, like I'll just wake up and my skin's dry. It's painful. Why is my skin so painful? Okay, 1 eternity later. I'm done with the eye makeup. I actually really like the way it came out. So Kind of sucks that I'm going absolutely nowhere. When I go on my walk today, I'm gonna make it a super long walk so everyone has to see this face. I'm gonna do my mascara off camera just because you know how to apply mascara. I'm using the ColourPop volumizing mascara. I just wanted to tell you guys it sucks. Every single time I try it, it always smudges on my lower lash line. Even when I set it, because sometimes I'll add mascara on my lower lash line and I'll purposely put setting powder underneath it so that it won't smudge, and it always smudges. So I'm using it because I don't want to waste it and I don't really care about longevity today, but just to save your money, don't buy the ColourPop mascara. I went ahead and put on lashes. I wasn't planning on putting on lashes today, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do the whole shebang. And then I went ahead and did my brows because I actually forgot to do my brows. I usually do them first, and then for whatever reason, I forgot today. Let's go ahead and highlight. We're almost done here. Not that I'm in a rush or anything. This is very calming to me. I miss the times before I had my channel where just sitting at my vanity and playing with makeup was like therapeutic for me. And then as soon as I was done with my face, I would just wipe it off. Having a makeup channel, I feel like it did suck the fun out of makeup a little bit. In some ways, it's been great because without a lot of your recommendations, I actually wouldn't have a lot of the collection that I do have. It's grateful in that sense, and also I am excited to review things, but also when I feel the need or like the pressure to have to put out a video and I get rushed about it and I see other videos and reviews come up, sometimes that stress is overwhelming to me, and I get stressed pretty easily. Like I remember when I was a kid and I would play the piano, I would play perfectly when I was alone. The minute I asked someone to come watch me, I'd choke. This is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed, and if not, you know, I enjoyed this. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below what other types of videos you'd like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.